Begin.
So, ever since I was little, my dream car was always a convertible Mustang. Well, about junior year, you're getting to that age where you need a car for things. You have to go to school, go to work, and your parents can't always drive you everywhere. So that year, I was fortunate enough to get my dream car. He wasn't perfect, but I loved my car anyway. So it was your first car. You always have love for your first car. So today, I'm going to tell you about my first love or my first car. We went on adventures together, long drives. We went to the lake. My car was my favorite thing. I even named it, and I'll tell you about that, which I probably shouldn't because it's a little bit inappropriate, but that's okay. Well, I was going to pick up my friend Olivia, and we were going to go set up camp on her dad's land and set up a bonfire, all that good stuff. Well, we had stolen a few bottles of moonshine. It is Franklin County, guys, from her dad. We were down at the land and we were just finished setting up. I popped the trunk. We had just talked about the car names, and I was getting the jars out, and I was joking saying that I was Al Capone. Well, the name stuck, and my car was named Capone. Well, Capone and I spent lots of time together, and our time was fairly short-lived as of November 30th, 2015. I was coming home from work. I worked at Valley View Mall at the time, and I was about to take a left from Williamson Road onto Orange Avenue back towards Benton. Well, that we all know that intersection's kind of crazy. I was sitting there and I remember being mad that I caught the red light because the person in front of me was texting while driving, but they made it. So I'm sitting there and my light turns green. Well, as I'm pulling off for a split second, I see the front end of a truck, a Ford Ranger. Well, the next thing I know, I have done a complete 180. I'm now facing the entire opposite way that I was intending to travel. I wake up, I evaluate my situation, pat myself down, make sure I have all my body parts, and then I realized that I only had from the engine back left of my car. I collected myself and I got out of my car. I realized that my hood was across the intersection. The truck was also about where my hood was, and I was basically facing sheets. Well, everybody rushed to the scene, and the cops came there, and they estimated her hitting me at about 55 miles an hour. So it was a hard hit, and had it hit any further back, I probably would not be so fortunate enough to walk away with minimal injuries. So, all in all, I am extremely grateful to be alive. I was in shock. All I could think about was my car. And the girl that hit me was texting while driving. And she took my most prized possession away from me. But to this day, I still carry the key fob around because my first car will always have a special place in my heart.